All this week, our exclusive WRAL News Poll has given us an idea of where candidates stand in some of the biggest races in the country and here in our area. Tonight, it's about what matters to you, the voter. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie is live in Garner with the key items that are top of mind for voters. Laura?
Gerald, I'm standing here outside a grocery store. Let me tell you what, there is nothing like a trip to the grocery store to convince you how much prices have gone up. And not surprisingly, that is what voters tell us their number one issue is going to be in this election, the economy. And what else matters to those voters depends a lot on their party affiliations. And the presidential candidates spoke directly to those issues in last night's debate. We asked 676 likely voters to rank the importance of different issues on a scale of 1 to 10. Overall, the economy was at the top, followed by crime and public safety and health care, tied for second. National security and defending democracy were tied for third. But when you break it down by whom people say they'll vote for, you get a different perspective. Among Trump voters, the top issue is still the economy. But right behind that is immigration and a tie between public safety and national security. Former President Donald Trump hit hard on the immigration issue at the debate last night.
They are taking over the towns. They're taking over buildings. They're going in violently. These are the people that she and Biden led into our country, and they're destroying our country.
It's the top issue for Republican voter Don Shaw.
It's a huge issue. It's a huge mess. And there's so much hypocrisy as far as, oh, the border's closed.
Among Harris voters, health care ranks first, followed by defending democracy and education. Harris spoke directly to the second place issue in the debate.
But we cannot afford to have a president of the United States who attempts, as he did in the past, to upend the will of the voters in a free and fair election.
Retired teacher Luann Little said she's most concerned about schools.
Well, my number one issue is probably issues related to women and children, women's rights, education.
Even though many Democratic ads focus on abortion this year, it's not the number one issue for Democrats. But Meredith College professor David McLennan says it's still important to suburban women and the Democratic base.
It's such a stark difference in terms of what Trump wants and what Harris wants. So even though it might not rise to the top for most voters, voters can see that stark difference.
Our exclusive WRAL News Poll was conducted for us by Survey USA last week. The credibility interval is plus or minus 4.9%. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Garner.